Okay, we can start now.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Reverend.
Yeah, welcome.
All right. A very good afternoon to all of you. It's very nice to see you on a Sunday evening. Thank you and welcome to our English lesson. We will start with our good afternoon song. Last week, oh, you guys were fantastic. All of you sang the goodbye song. I didn't even have to sing it. So let's see if you can sing the song. Then I don't have to sing it. I'll sing it softly. All right. Are we ready? Shall we? Can you join me, please? Yeah. All right. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. My dear friends, I'm glad to see you. All right. The next song is Looking Through the Window. All right. Actually, it's a laptop. So looking through the laptop. Okay. Looking through the laptop, and who do I see? I see children waving at me. Come on, wave everybody. Looking through the laptop, and who do I see? I see children waving at me. Hello, 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 how are you? I'm fine, thank you. All right, so nice to see you, and let's go. Let's start with our lesson. All right, today, Sunday, we are here for our English lessons. Like I said, our English lesson comprises of listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And in every lesson, we learn a little bit of everything, and then we practice over the weeks. All right? And as we practice, we become better at what we do. Right. Let's do a quick review of what we learned last week. Last week, we learned all about collective noun. If you remember what is noun, and collective noun is a special name for two or more people or places or things that comes together. All right, like now you are a class of students or a group of students, right? And here it says bees, a swarm of bees, a bunch of bananas, a school of fish, a herd of cows. So last week you learned many more collective nouns, and I really hope you use them when you're speaking or when you are writing. Okay. And we also learned a storytelling organization. And we remember we discussed about the train. All train have beginning, middle, and ending. So your story too must always have a beginning, middle, and ending. And these are some of the words that you can use in your story so that the events, there's a good order of events in our writing. Like first, to start, in the beginning, you can say next, then, after that, last, in the end, finally. So these are some of the words that you can use to make sure that your story flow is good and there is an order. Next. Remember last week we looked at this picture about the lion and the mouse. All right. So what we're going to do is today we're going to start the lesson by reviewing the pictures and the sentences that goes with it, using first, next, then, after that, and last. I'm going to read to you first, and I'm going to explain those words in red. And then after that, I would like volunteers to read the story to your friends, to me, to your teachers, and your parents. All right? The title of the story is The Lion and the Mouse.
Johnny.
The lion was drinking lemon tea. A mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him and let him go. The mouse ran away gratefully. Then, as the lion was walking, he was trapped in a large net set by poachers. After that, the mouse heard the lion's cries and rushed to help him. He bit through the net to free the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse became good friends. Right? So these are simple sentences that you gave me. All right? Those we discussed about it, and you told me the story, and I put them in a in sentences for you to read, get a full picture of the whole story. Okay, the words here in red, let me explain to you. Apologized. Apologize means saying sorry. All right? Forgave. Forgave is the past tense of forgive. Right? That means when somebody says sorry, you say it's okay, fine, you can you don't worry about it anymore. So you forgave. Gratefully. Gratefully means thankfully. Right? So you're very grateful for everything, for the food you eat, for things that your mommy and daddy do for you. So you're very grateful. So you're very thankful. Poachers. Poachers is another word for hunters. All right. So you already know the word hunters. Now you know a new word, poachers. All right. Cries. Cries here means asking for help. All right. Very scared, worried, need help. So cries, the lion's cries. All right. So these are the new words or words that you that are here that you may need a little bit more understanding. Now that you know the words here, if you are able to read the sentences, please volunteer and read the story for us. If you like, you can always do it as a group first, and then you can do it on your own. So shall we read together as a group first? Yeah, are we ready? So please unmute yourself and we begin reading. Ready? We start with the title. Go.
The Lion and the Mouse. First, the lion was drinking lemon tea. The mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him and let him go. The mouse ran away gratefully. Then, as the lion was walking, he was trapped in a large net set by poachers. After that, the mouse heard the lion's cries and rushed to help him. He bit through the net to free the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse became good friends.
Excellent. Well done. Who would like to go next? Is there anybody else? Say your name and then you can start to read. Anybody else would like to try? Tanudi, would you like to try? Tanudi, very good. Thank you, Tanudi. All right, you may start now.
The lion and the mouse. First, a mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him, let him go. The mouse ran away gratefully. Then, as the lion was walking, he was trapped in a large net set by poachers. After that, the mouse heard the lion's cries and rushed to help him. He bit through the net to free the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse become good friends.
Excellent. Wonderful. Well done. Very proud of you. Good job. All right. Anybody else would like to try?
Thank you.
Maybe we can have who? Kasuni. All right, Kasuni. Thank you very much. Yeah, you may start now.
The lion and the mouse. First, the lion was drinking lemon tea. A mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him and let him go. The mouse ran away gratefully. Then, as the lion was walking, he was trapped in a large net set by poachers. After that, the mouse heard the lion cries and rushed to help him. He bit through the net to free the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse become good friends.
Very good. Well done, Kasuni. Good job. I can see that you're very confident over the weeks. Excellent. All right. One more person. Is there one more person who would like to try?
I can, teacher.
And who would that be?
Tarusha.
All right. Thank you. Can you start with the title, dear? All right. Go.
The Lion and the Mouse. First, the lion was drinking lemon tea. A mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him, let him go. The mouse ran away grateful. Then, as
I can't hear you, dear.
trapped in the in a net set by poachers. After the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse become good friends.
Excellent. Well done. Good job. All right. Children? Yes, who's that?
Teacher, I can.
And who would that be?
Uditya also.
Okay. I'll give you a chance. All right. And we will, after him, we will go on to today's lesson. All right. Okay. Can you try, dear? Start the title, please.
The lion and the mouse. First, the lion was drinking lemon tea. A mouse disturbed him and made him angry. Next, the mouse apologized. The lion forgave him and let him go. The mouse ran away gratefully. Then, as the lion was walking, he was trapped in a large net set by poachers. After that, the mouse heard the lion's cries and rushed to help him. He bit through the net to free the lion. Last, the lion and the mouse became good friends.
Excellent. Well done. Good job. Okay, children, I love the way you read. All of you read with good pacing, with good pausing. I can hear expression in your voice. That's very good. You're loud and clear. All right. So the way you your story very. I will never stop you. What I would like you to do, I would like you to listen to each other, and then I would like you to correct your own pronunciation. All right. So listening to one another and correcting your pronunciation is very important. All right. So I'm going to just go through these words in red and some of the words that I think we can pronounce a little better. All right. Apologized, gratefully, poachers, prize, bit. Right? So these are some of the words that we can pronounce it better. All right. So now we are going to do a lesson today. Yeah. So today we are going to learn possessive nouns, and we are going to focus on comprehension. Comprehension means when you read something, you have to understand what you are reading. And there are certain skills that you can learn to help you to read better and understand what you are reading. All right, so that's what we're going to focus on today. Possessive nouns. Okay, what do possessive noun means? Let's see. A noun that shows ownership. Okay, you know what a noun, right? A noun means a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, when that noun shows ownership, that means if it says that like this water bottle is mine. I am a noun. I am a girl. I am a noun. And this water bottle is mine. So I show ownership to it, right? So when there's an ownership, then you need to have apostrophe S. Can you see here? Apostrophe S. So if there is only one noun that owns something, that means there's only one Miss Sarah, one teacher, one person owning one bottle. What do we do? Let's find out. Here we have a girl. There's only one girl, and she's only have one kite, right? So one girl has a kite. A means one kite. So the kite belongs to whom? Does it belong to the sun? Does it belong to the clouds or the flowers? It belongs to the girl, right? So it is the girl's kite. So you see apostrophe S here. So this apostrophe S tells us that this kite belongs to the girl, right? So girl is a noun. This is what she owns. And when something belongs to her, we put an apostrophe S. The girl's kite. That kite only belongs to one girl. So it belongs to that girl, right? So it's a very simple thing. You just have to add apostrophe S. So do you understand this? And now we are going to practice what we have learned in our sentence making. Okay. This is a sandwich, and this sandwich belongs to Jack. Apologies, children. Before we even do our work, remember, we always say we must read the instructions. Instructions tell us what to do. So let's go back and read the instructions first. Complete this worksheet as in the example below. And this is a worksheet. We have to finish this. And how do we do it? We look at the example and then we do it. All right. So that's what the instruction says. If this is Jack and this is his sandwich, right? So this sandwich belongs to Jack. So how do we write this in sentence? This is Jack's sandwich, right? So what do we add? We add apostrophe S to show that the sandwich belongs to Jack. Right. Next. Shoe, Dad. Whose shoe is this?
This is Dad's shoe. This is Dad's shoes.
Dad's shoes. Okay, let's see. Yes, this is Dad's shoe. So what comes after Dad? Dad. What comes after Dad? What is this called? Can anybody tell me what?
This is Mary.
Can we go back here a little while first? Yeah. What is this called? Apostrophe S. This is, yes, apostrophe S. Very good. Yeah. So when you show ownership, you have to do apostrophe S. Please take note, because when we do plural and irregular noun, there are going to be changes. So you got to be very careful and take note of this. All right. The girl is Mary and chocolate. So whose chocolate is this?
This is Mary's chocolate. This is Mary's chocolate.
Yes, this is Mary's chocolate. Can anybody tell me why do I have an apostrophe S here? Why? Why did I put apostrophe S?
Because chocolate is long.
Chocolate belongs to Mary. Therefore, we have apostrophe S. Mickey ice cream. What would the sentence be?
Mickey's ice cream. Mickey's ice cream.
Okay. What must come after Mickey? What must come?
Apostrophe S.
Excellent. Yes. Yes. Very good. Well done. This is mom. This is pen.
Mom's
This is mom's pen. This is mom's pen.
Very good.
This is mom's pen.
Very good. Well done. Good job. My sister.
This is my sister's teddy bear.
So this is my sister's bear or my sister's teddy bear. Both are right. Well done, children. Good job. Okay. So now you know if it's only one person, one object, it is apostrophe S. Okay. Now we are going to go on to the next. Now, what happens if it's more than one? So, if there is more than one noun that owns something. For example, there is more than one boy here. How many boys are there actually? Two. And these two boys are brothers and they own a dog, right? So this is plural. Remember, this is plural. That means more than one, right? So how do we now show the ownership of the dog? What we do, we just add apostrophe to the end. Let's look at the example. The boys means plural, have a dog. So how do I show that the boys have the dog? What do I do?
The boys dog.
Yeah. So where do the apostrophe come? Does it come before the S or after the S?
After the S.
Yes, it comes after the S. So now you know the difference. For singular, it must come before the S. For plural, it must come after the S. Do you realize the difference? Can you see the difference? Yeah. So always remember, for singular, if one person owns something, it must come before. If many owns one thing, it must come after the S. All right. So instructions. Where should the apostrophe go? Before or after the S? So now what I'm going to do is I want you to read the sentences and you tell me before or after. All right. Go. Yeah, you can read together so the apostrophe must go before the S or after the S.
After.
Yes. Very good. Well done. The baby's cribs were empty. Yes, you see? So babies are plural. And if the cribs belong to, okay, cribs means baby cot, baby bed. Okay, the cribs belong to the babies. And there are many babies. So the apostrophe must come after the S. All right? So, number 2. Can anybody read?
The boys.
The boys backpack.
All in the backpacks were all in the closet.
Well done. And who is that? Can I know your name there? Good job. I like the way you tried. Very good. Yes, you are right. Okay. Sorry. Can I know, is it before or after the apostrophe? After. Okay. Yes, after. The boys' backpacks were all in the closet. Backpacks means school bag. All right. Closet means cupboard. Okay. Next, can anybody read sentence 3?
The ladies' dresses arrived on time.
Very good. Well done. And is it before or after?
After.
Yes. Very good. It's after, right? Well done. Number 4.
The animals was very clean.
Habitat was very clean.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So is it before or after?
Before.
Animals. Many animals. So the apostrophe must go before S or after S?
Before.
Animals. Many animals, you know. So you see, many ladies is after. Many animals?
After.
Yes. After, because animals are plural, remember? Habitat is the home. So the home belongs to many animals. So the apostrophe is after. Last, number 5.
The
Trees leaves are red.
Before or after?
Habitat was with
Blah, 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 blah.
trees.
Okay. Great. Yeah, so the apostrophe must come after the S because there are many trees and the leaves belong to these trees. So remember, children, very clearly, if it's a plural noun, you see a S, the apostrophe must come after. For a singular noun, the apostrophe must come before. Okay? So remember that now. Let's see. Remember, I taught you singular noun, plural noun, and I taught you irregular nouns. That means nouns that you cannot change it by just adding a S. That means these nouns, a plural noun actually changes. For example, one child become many children. One man become many men. One mouse become many mice. One person become many people. So these plural do not end with the S. So what you need to do, you need to put apostrophe S. My child's dog, my children's dog. Do you see the difference? Child is one, apostrophe S. Children is many, apostrophe S. The man's work, man is one, apostrophe S. The man's work, man is many, apostrophe S. The mouse cage, mouse is one, apostrophe S. The mice cage, mice is many, apostrophe S. A person's clothes, person is one person, apostrophe S. People, many people, apostrophe S. So what is the difference if you ask me? Here, because the word ends with S, so you put the apostrophe later. But here, there is no S, so you have to put apostrophe S. So you must see the difference and understand. Okay. Let's try practicing. These are all plural. They are not singular. They are all plural. That means many. But there are differences between two. One ends with the S. The other one doesn't. And now we need to know where to put the apostrophe. The jobs of students. Very good. The student.
before
The students. Jobs. Okay, now listen very carefully. Tell me where my the apostrophe must go. Must it go after the S or before the S?
before the S.
Students, many students. So is it before or after?
Before the
Before is for singular. For plural is after. If it's only one student, you can put before. But many students, you must put after. You understand? Okay. The dressing room for men. The men's
dressing room.
Very good. The men's dressing room. Now, many men, many you see, but it doesn't end with the S. If it doesn't end with the S, you must put apostrophe S. Very good. Before. Well done. The house of wolves. Many wolves. So the apostrophe must go before or after.
The bones.
If it comes before, it's singular. After. Very good. Very good. After. Very good. Well done. Because it's many, you see, many wolves, they're plural. That's why it comes after. It ends with the S. The voices of children.
The children voices.
The children's voices. Very good. You see, here it doesn't end with the S. That's why you have to put apostrophe S. All right. Very good. Before. Well done. Number 5.
The mountain.
The pigs. Mountain. Yeah. The
mountain.
well done. Good job. Now you have to tell me the apostrophe come after or before. Are you sure? Let's find out. Yes, it's after. Well done. Okay, here. Antlers of the deer. Here the deer is plural, not a singular deer. It's a plural deer. So,
The deers and
the deers and very good. Is it before or after?
before.
Yes,
Before.
before. Well done. You're getting it. Very good. You are paying attention and you're getting it. You're doing very well. Good job, children. Okay, number 7. The jacket of waiters. Before or after?
After.
You remember S? Yeah. So we learned about following directions. When you do something, you need to listen to directions or you need to read, right? So and using that, you have to understand what's going on. Do you like to look at pictures? Sometimes pictures can tell a story. So isn't that what we have been doing? We have been looking at pictures and we're trying to make up stories. So pictures tell us a lot of things. All we need to do is be alert and careful and pay attention. This picture tells a story. So now everybody look at this picture carefully. Look at what's happening. Where is the place? What's happening? What is this? And what is it doing? So when you look at the picture, all these things must take place in your mind. Who, what, where, why, right? How? These are the things that you need to think about. Who is this? Or what is this? What is it doing? Where is it? Right? So these are the things you must think about when you look at the picture so that you can have a lot more understanding about what's going on. Okay. Now, let's read the instruction. Circle the picture that tells the answer. So there's nothing for you to read, so all the answers are going to come from what you have seen in this picture. Where is the bear? A, B, C. Where is the bear?
B, second picture.
So, second picture, yes, it's a. Can you name where's this place?
Forest.
Is it a
Forest.
very good?
jungle.
Jungle.
Yes, a jungle, a forest, right? Very good. So that's why. See, you circle the picture. Okay, now let's. What is the bear doing? What would you think would the answer be? First picture. So what is it doing? Can you tell me what is it doing?
A tree.
Climbing a tree.
Excellent. He is climbing a tree. Very good. What does the bear use to climb? What is he using to climb?
Nails. First picture. Nails.
First picture.
Yeah. He is using his claws. Okay. These are claws, right? And he's using the claws to climb. Did anybody tell you all these answers? Did anybody read the story to you? Where did you get all the answers? By looking at the
Picture.
very good at the picture. So never underestimate the picture in your book. All right. Look and take out as many details as you can. Okay. Pictures can help you when you read. When you look at a picture, think about all the things you see. Try to remember them. All right. So now look at this picture. This is savannah, a safari. All right. So try to look at them and remember as many details as you can. I will test you later. So just check, remember, give yourself a minute, think about it. Look at the place where it is. Think about what's happening. All right. Okay, now back to our understanding. Today's here, I have a story named Bear Cubs. Look at each picture, underline the sentence that goes with the picture. Again, looking at the picture, you should be able to infer. Okay, what is infer again? That means from your own knowledge, from what you have learned before, you need to bring it out into your mind and infer what's happening. Right? So today you learn a new word, infer. Infer means using the knowledge, your own knowledge or your own experience and finding out the answer. All right. So there are two sentences here. You have to tell me what's the best sentence for this picture. Bear cubs stay away from the mother. Bear cubs stay near their mother. So which would be a good sentence for this picture?
Bear cubs stay near their mother.
Very good. Well done. Good job. So you see, this one nobody tell you, right? By looking at the picture, you infer and you can tell me the right sentence. Number 2, the cubs learn how to fish. The cubs learn how to fight. So what would be the right answer?
Cubs learn how to fish.
Excellent. Well done. Good job. All right. Next. The cubs like to play. The cubs like to read.
The cubs like to play.
Excellent. Well done. You see? So now you have all these answers by just looking at the picture and inferring. All right. Write the word that belongs to the sentence. Bear cubs stay close to their
Mother.
Bear cubs stay
yes.
mother.
Well done. Good job. Yes. Good job. So now you understand. So we have already understood that by looking at pictures are not there to for fun. They tell us details, and by looking at the details, we can infer and understand more. All right? Okay, let's go. Read the sentences. Look at the pictures. Think about what they tell you. Okay, now what we have, just now we just have pictures. Now we have sentences and we have pictures. And we need to connect them. Right? Infer and connect. The title is Time to Eat. Bears catch and eat fish. Bears like fruits. Bears like nuts. Bears like honey too. Can all of you read these sentences, please?
Time to eat. Bears catch and eat. Bears catch like honey too.
Very good.
Bears like nuts.
They like honey too.
Bears like honey too.
Yes. Well done. Good job, children. Okay, now everybody look at this picture. Okay, by looking at the picture, try to get much information in the question. Draw a circle around the picture that tells the answer. So the questions here and the pictures here, you need to tell me what's the correct answer. What do bears catch and eat?
Fish. First picture.
Well done. Good. Okay, next. What do bears like to eat?
Picture. Fruits.
You and I like chocolate cake, but the bears like fruits. Yeah. Do bears like to eat? Very good. Well done. Okay. Do bears like honey? Draw a line under the answer.
Yes.
Bears like honey?
Yes.
Do you like honey?
Yes.
Yeah. So are you a bear too?
No.
No, we are not, right? Okay. So now we have vocabulary builder. We draw a line from the word to the clue it matches. So what we have here, we have words, and here we have clues. So we need to name first nuts. What are nuts? Are they big?
Has a shell.
Has a shell.
Yes, you are right. Very good. Well done. Okay. Can you tell me what are bears?
Big animals that live in forest. Animals that live in forest.
Excellent. Well done.
That live in forest.
Excellent. Good job. So you see, you understand what you have understood all these by just looking at the pictures. All right. Very good. Well done. Cubs. What are cubs? Baby bears. Well done. Fish. Yes. Well done. Animals that live in the water. Good job. So children, today we have learned all about looking for details from pictures. Okay. So now before I go on to the next slide, you saw the savannah, the safari. Can you quickly tell me what do you remember when you saw the picture? What do you remember? You saw the picture of animals, right? So what are the animals you remember? What were they doing?
Giraffe.
Giraffe, very good.
Giraffe.
Yeah.
Lion.
Was there a lion? Okay. And what were they doing? What were they doing? What do you think they are doing there? What are they doing? Drinking water. Very good. So you are inferring prediction. That means you are telling what can happen, right? Very good. Well done. Okay. Today we are going to learn something new about bears. All right. So there is a little, there are little story here and some pictures for you to understand the story better. Okay. I have some words in blue. I'm going to explain these words before I read. Long snouts. Okay. Long snouts means nose. Their nose, their big black nose here. Okay. This is called snouts. All right. Claws. We call it fingernail. They call it claws. Fur. We call it hair. For animals, we say fur. All right. Baby cubs, you know. Dens. A dens, we call it house or home. For them, we say dens. Right. Winter. Winter is a different season. For Asia countries like Singapore, Sri Lanka, we only have probably rain and sunshine, right? But in countries, there's another season called autumn, very, very cold. They call it hibernating. Okay? They hibernate, and when they sleep for a few months. All right. Then one or two of you, let me see the timing because, yeah. So one or two of you can read for me, and then we can go on to the next slide. All right. All about bears. Non-fiction. Okay, why did I write non-fiction here? It means the truth. All right. This story is the truth, is real. So that's why I write here non-fiction. Okay, all about bears. There are many kinds of bears. Some bears live in warm places like sun bear. Some bears live in cold places like polar bears. Polar bear, sun bear, right? Bears are different colors too. They can be white, brown, or black. Some bears eat plants. Some bears eat animals. Bears have long snouts or noses. They have claws and fur too. Baby bears are called cubs. When it gets cold, bears sleep in dens for the winter. Dens can be in trees or caves. When they are sleeping all winter, it is called hibernating. Bears do not eat when they are hibernating. So these are little facts about bears, all right? You see here, this little bear here, his home is in a tree. So his den is in a tree. Whereas this bear, his den is in a cave, right? So there are many kinds of bears. Some bears, like grizzly bears, they all are very big. Some bears are found in Asia. Some bears are found in the Western countries. And now, can all of you read the story together? Okay. Can we read it once together? Because I need to.
White, brown, or black. Some bears eat plants. Animals. Bears have long snouts. They have claws and noses. Baby bears are called cubs. They have claws. are called
Excellent. And you are reading very well. Even some of your pronunciations are very good, and you're learning from one another. And the next is in the article,
ළමයි
okay?
කියවන එක
Alright.
බලාගෙන ඉඳලා එකපාරක් ඊළඟ ළමයාත් එක්ක කියවන්න ඕන.
Polar bears are the biggest carnivores that live on land. Carnivores means animals that eat other animals, or animals that eat other animals, okay? They can weigh up to 1,500 pounds. It's about 30 buses. If you put 30 buses together, that's the weight of a polar bear, right? They can weigh up to, they have black skin and colorless hair. See, the polar bear hair is actually colorless, it's transparent. Because of the light, it looks white, okay? They eat seals for most of their diet. So they eat seals or fish for their diet, all right? Polar bears live in the Arctic. Arctic is a very, very cold place. This is their habitat. Home. The Arctic habitat is very cold, icy, and filled with snow. Okay? This is the den of a polar bear. Do you see? This is how they dig the tunnel, and they go. That is where the mama bear stays. It's called the main chamber. All right? And this is the cub's chamber. It's like your house and your room. Mommy, daddy's room, and your room, and your brother's room, and your sister's room. So they don't call it room, they call it chamber. All right? This is the main chamber, the cub's chamber. And normally a female polar bear have 3 cubs at one time. All right? They have 3 babies or 3 cubs at a time, and they normally live together. So some dens have a lower chamber. So normally the babies will stay in one chamber, but sometimes the mommy builds another 1 or 2. And normally she have a hole for air to breathe in and out. All right? And this is where they hibernate. They sleep through very, very cold seasons. Okay? So this is a picture of 2 little cubs in the den. So you see how snowy it's like in your fridge, right? The freezer, and they stay in. And polar bears can stay in cold countries polar bears are very good swimmers. They can swim very well. Their paws are webbed like a duck. It's all joined together like a duck so that they can swim. Let's look at the sizes of the bears and us. If this is a human being, this is a sun bear, this is a grizzly bear, brown bear, grizzly bear, and this is a polar bear. So can you see the height difference between a man? Man means as tall as your daddy or your uncle or your teacher, very tall. And the polar bear is about 4 inches taller. All right. So you can actually ask your mom or dad to show you how many inches is 9 inches. 9 feet, sorry. Yeah, 9 feet. Yeah. So these are fun facts about polar bear today. So we learned a lot about bears today, but in particular, polar bear. All right. So now, before we end the session, we will have a very cute song. The title of the song is Teddy Bear, Teddy Bear. Yeah, it's an action song. Yeah, if you can follow, you want to do the action, no problem. You can follow it. Teddy bear. You know how to sing the song?
Yes,
Can you sing together? Yeah?
Teddy bear, teddy bear.
Teddy
Turn
Turn
around.
around.
Teddy bear, teddy bear. Touch the ground. Teddy bear, teddy bear. Run upstairs. Teddy bear,
Run
teddy
upstairs.
bear. You
Teddy bear,
teddy bear, teddy bear. Turn out like
Thank you very much. It was a wonderful hearing you sing. I would love you to sing more next time, okay? All right. I hope you had a fun time learning today. So let's do a very quick recap what we have learned. We have learned about possessive writing by putting an apostrophe S. For singular, it's before. For plural, it's after the S. Irregular plural, it is apostrophe S. We learned about getting main details, getting details from pictures. We learned about inferring. We learned about predicting. Yeah. And we learned fun facts about polar bears and their habitats and how they live. So before we say goodbye, let's sing our goodbye song together, children. Ready? Go.
Over, it's time to say goodbye.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.
Goodbye. See you all again.
Yes. Our English class is over. It's time to say goodbye. English class is over. It's time to say goodbye. 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 See you all once again. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you all once again. Goodbye, children. I'll see you. Thank you, Daisy. Can I see a wave of hands, please? Yes. Goodbye. All right. Reverend, can you please help me? Pick me out of shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I found already. Thank you, Reverend. I found it.
Okay. Thank you, Saraswathi, for today's
All right.
lesson. It was very
Okay.
interesting. And I also learned more about the polar bears also.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, Reverend, I'll take my leave now. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Bye, children.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
What's your name? Hey, where are you? Nene?
නෙවෙයි